how to crop an image if you are using a PNG and you're doing a print and cut, but you just want to do part of the image, and it is pretty simple. Now, normally when you bring in a PNG into Shortcut Slot, you don't have to actually trace it because it will automatically trace a PNG which has got a transparent background, and most of them these days that you're picking up from the internet do have a transparent background. If you need to do part of the image, you can't actually edit the image itself in Shortcut Slot. First of all, you can do a trace, choose your image, and I'm just going to use this hippo that I drew a while ago. So click on open. Now, when you normally do a trace, you want the whole thing, but if you don't want the whole thing, it's very, very simple. You come up here to the edit mode and you go to crop, and it gives you crop lines. So if I only want the top part of this hippo, I just do this and I crop it to wherever I want it to go, and make sure I've got image layer added and that it's a blackout, and yeah, I'm good to go. So here we are. This is what I will end up with, the bit that I wanted. Now I'm going to undo that. I'm just going to bring in the entire PNG. So instead of tracing it, I'm just going to go to SVG, pick up the PNG, and you can see when I move it that I've got cut lines. Now, obviously, I wouldn't want all those cut lines on there. Here we have the two lots, my print. Now, to make it easier to do this, I would take away the print on the cut lines, make sure there is a color assigned to them. Oops, come on. Go to color. There we go. So if you don't see your cut lines, first of all, that's probably why there's no color assigned to it. If I don't worry about doing a full print, i.e. I'm not worried about wasting my material, then I really wouldn't have to do an awful lot except to chop off part of the body to erase it, basically. And if you want to do that, you pick up the eraser, you make it, say, square, and you make it very, very big. And you can see, let's get rid of this, get rid of that. You can see, come on, pick it up. You can see now I have a cut line across here. But if we look, I still have the whole image. Now there's another way of getting rid of that image, and that is by going to here and drawing a rectangle over the entire lot. But you want to pick white from here, and then you will still not be printing the actual image. So it's a cheats way of doing it. It's two ways. You either crop it or you put white over the top of it, and then you'll have got rid of whatever you want to have got rid of. It depends on the shape that you're cropping and whether a straight line will do it. Now, the other thing that you might possibly want to do is to have a shape and have maybe the head within that shape, and you don't want to print off everything else. So the way to do that is to select your shape, ungroup it. You want to take your cut, and you either want to hide it or you just want to delete it. So we've deleted the cut. We no longer have a cut there. If we look at the preview button, you can see that we have a cut line around here, which we don't actually want. So let's see if we can find that somewhere. Okay, let's see what that, for some reason I got a little bit in the corner. Sometimes do get that. Right, that one. I think that was the rectangle, so let's get rid of that. Let's just check preview. Yeah, that's got rid of the rectangle. So I've got my drawing here, and I just want to put the head in this and not have anything else. So then you get your shape, you arrange it so that it is at the front, and you place it in position like so. You take the entire lot and you go to Object, Clip Path, Set Clip Path. And there you have just your shape here. Preview. It's not actually going to cut anything else. The lines are just showing the printable area that was already there. So we don't have to do anything else, even though when you roll over it, you get the lines. So you can place that wherever it is that you want to place it. Up there, for example. You can put your registration marks on. So if we come up here and we show registration marks, I've got mine set to around the design. So that's where mine would be, but you can set them to page or from margins, whatever. And then you do your print and cut by going to Cutter and going to Print and Cut, because that's how you use registration marks. And you send it to your cutter, you start the scan, and off it goes. So that's how you do it if you don't want to do the entire image. Now, obviously, if you want to divide an image into pieces when you import it, you can just import it several times over and crop it to the pieces that you wish to have. Pretty simple in Shortcut Slot. Don't ask me about Leonardo because I have not used Leonardo for well over a year. Okay, that's it. I hope you found that useful. I'll see you again soon. Take care now.